He has his own comedy special on CTV. He's your own, he's Canada's own, my special friend, Mr. Ron Josol, everyone!
Thank you. Thank you. And he just walks out right there. Ah, you're a guy. Another hand for Jimmy Earl, everybody. Give it up for Jimmy Earl. We got all the Filipinos representing all the locations of Filipinos from Manila, Cebu, Square One. It's all Filipino in Square One. I got a big man with bagong on the side. What I think the price, it's very good. I just moved to Brampton from Markham, my God. Yeah, from Shanghai to Mumbai. All Mumbai there. I met a half Filipino, half Mumbai. His name was Romel Singh. Because I like to sing. It's true, I'm like one of the only Filipino comics in Canada, man. I kind of feel like that one onion ring you find in the order of fries. It's like first you're shocked, then you taste it and say, you know what, that was a nice little surprise. You know, I caught this guy making fun of Asian stereotypes, so I beat him with my Hello Kitty baseball bat. But since I'm Filipino, I nursed him back to a full recovery. And the weirdest thing about being Filipino is nobody knows what you are. You know, if I go to Miami, they think I'm Cuban. Go to LA, they think I'm Mexican. If I go to the Samoan Islands, they think I'm a newborn baby. Isn't she cute? But the positive side of that is I can be any race I want that has the same complexion as me, so the next time someone says, go back to your homeland, I'll say, shut up, I'm Native Indian. Now get the fuck off my lawn. Hey, do you want to buy some smokes? Have you tried the native cigarettes yet? They're amazing. It's like 2,000 Ziploc bag for $2. It's great. And they hurt too. It's like, what the hell's in your glass? My eyes are bleeding. I like how there's a mix of Filipino parents and the kids here. You know, it's funny because my parents are very smart. They taught me English, which is weird because they had accents, so I grew up with an accent. We all grew up with a little accent in kindergarten, you know. I remember in grade 1, the report card said, Ron has a problem pronouncing his F and P's. And V's and B's. He pronounces friends as friends. My dad's like, why do you pronounce prince as prince? You have a fucking problem, you know? I went to Vancouver, my friends called my house, my dad's like, oh, Ronald, no, he went in a flame to bang po bear. My friend's like, went to go bang a cougar? No, po bear. What the fuck is Pooh Bear? Shut up, don't swear at me, fuck you. And because of their accents when we were young, we used to make my dad order McDonald's for us and giggle at the backseat of the drive-thru. Give my dad that list, holy shit, what the fuck is this? I have one French fries, one apple pie. Hey dad, ask me utensils. Oh, can I have any pork, please? I want a pork. We don't sell make pork here, sir. You two kids, shut up and stop laughing. Right to my ass. More napkins, my son's nose is bleeding. Anybody else got polyp growing up? You guys got hit by your parents growing up? Anybody? You know what happens when your parents hit you? That means you're gonna hit your kids because it goes down the family, right? And you don't even know why you hit your kids. It just comes like second nature, like, that's for tomorrow. I don't know why you did that. But I love you still. My dad used to play games before he hit me. He used to go, are you stupid? No. Tell me you're stupid. Are you stupid? Yes. That's for being stupid. That's why you don't see Filipinos on TV sometimes, because of the accent, you know? You can't picture a Filipino guy commentating for the NHL. Well, that sounds totally different. Okay, over there, Mike, basically, they fuck from behind. lot of you guys are laughing. When I did those jokes in the Philippines, he stared at me like, why is this guy talking normal? I just hate doing comedy in front of my family. I had to do a wedding once and the crowd was here and the bridal party was right behind me and I could hear my dad talking under his breath like, what does bullshit? I don't talk like that. He shit his pants when he was 4. And I'm bigger than most Filipinos too. My dad's like 5 feet tall. He keeps looking at me like I'm a monster. Look how big you are. Look at my creation. You're perfect. We will conquer the world together. He never wanted me to be a comedian. You know, I don't know if you guys had these books when you were growing up, these treasure album books where you had to write what you wanted to be when you grew up. I was a comedian and actor. My dad would erase it. Doctor, lawyer. Stop dreaming. I think when you have kids, you know, you always think they're on drugs. I think that's your parents ever think you're on drugs? Like 16 to 18, 19? Are you on drugs? I know you're on drugs. I'll cut you one day. Sometimes they try to look in your pupils and think you're lying. I know you're lying. I can see it through your eyes. One time I put baby powder on my body and I left some in my room. When my dad came in my room, he was like, what is this? You're doing cocaine now? From your dealer Johnson? Johnson & Johnson, 2 brothers? I will cut your neck. Filipino kids get in trouble for no reason. You ever get in trouble for no reason at all? You know, like you get a B in class and your math is like, what is this shit? B plus? I want you to beat the Chinese. And when Filipino parents get mad, they act like something smells in the room. What does mother do? Grades are so baho. I got in trouble for not eating in family party. You ever get in trouble for not eating? You're all sad. What's wrong with you? You don't like lechon? Eat the skin, that's the favorite part. Eat the skin, stop crying. What's the matter with you? Are you sick? Are you on drugs? Are you have cancer? Eat the skin. Shut up, stop crying, go dance with Tita. You ever dance with Tita? That's the worst. Oh, come here, anak. So big body, just 8 years old, you're so pogi. Dance with Tita. My God. It's gross. You know Titas don't have just one love handle, they have 6? Shut up, you smell good. Let me smell you, anak. Sus ka pogi. The Titas are not laughing, that's bullshit. I'm on Atkins now. So I was traveling and a lot now. I perform in Rex all over the place, like other states. And I hate the security, they're so rude, man. I took a flight to Illinois, and this big, nasty guard comes up to me, he's like, where are you going? Chicago. For what? Stand-up comedy. Are you a comedian? Yeah. Say something funny. You're good looking. So I hope to go to Chicago one day. Say something funny. I hate that, man. You know what I hate about comedy? If an audience member comes back for the second time to see the same comic and they hear the same joke, they feel like they've been ripped off. Fuck, I heard that one. It's bullshit. I want my money back. We're like the only artists that get that. You don't go to Madonna concert and go, fuck, I heard like a virgin. What is this? There's something new, Madonna. You suck. And I lost my iPod too when I was traveling. I'm not upset that it's lost. I'm just upset there's a guy out there that knows how much I like slow songs. We're Filipino, we love the slow songs. You know what I mean? The guy that stole is probably looking at it because there's a counter on this on your iPod, so he's looking at it like, oh my god, 480 times Lionel Richie, hello? This little girl was upset. Little girls listen to slow jams when they cry. But it's all about the guilty pleasures. We all love them. Filipinos love the guilty pleasures. We watched all the singing TV shows. I still like watching American Idol for the drama. Because every week someone gets kicked off. But before they get kicked off, they actually have to sing the same song that made them get kicked off in the first place. Which to me is indirectly saying, give it up for the loser. Just in case you forgot, this is the reason why they sucked. You know, last year they had that Asian guy that did his audition without any shoes. He was barefoot. Oh my God, it's American Idol, not Miss Saigon. What are you doing? And you know he's not going to make it to the end. You know he's not going to make it to the top 10. Because an Asian guy in American Idol is kind of like a black guy in a horror movie. Don't get too attached to him. He die off quick. Were you upset because I said black guy? I didn't make fun of the black guy. I just said the black guy. At least he made it in the movie. The Asian guy's in the background like, come on, kill me. I just want a line. I missed Christmas last year too. I never really believed in Santa growing up because I was raised in an apartment. Waiting by the heater, when the fuck is he gonna come out? Why does he get his fat ass to these coils? People leave milk and cookies. I'm Filipino, I left guava juice and shrimps. You can't believe in Santa when you're Filipino because your dad's supposed to dress up as Santa. My Santa was brown. It's like, why is Santa wearing my dad's green track pants? I don't want there to be an Asian Santa. Fuck, all the gifts are bootlegged. Here's a DVD, no title, just press play. I don't know, now I'm getting some weight, so I'm trying to lose some weight now. When you're a big guy, you have to do different things that make it look like you're thinner. You gotta wear loose shirts, wear black, you have to wear shirts with lights on them, stripes on them. Did I say lights? That'd be weird if you wore lights, 2 o'clock in the morning. Look at me, I'm a fat pig, I'm wearing lights. I have to grow my facial hair. I don't even want a beard, I just want to make it look like a jawline. You see that? If I shave this off, it's like Buddha face, I swear. I wish it was hairy. Shave my stomach hairs and the ab muscles, that'd be amazing. Look at that lady. No, not from the side, straight ahead, it looks a lot better. It looks like crap from the side here. When women gain weight, you still look good. You got that extra curve, it kind of morphs into her body. When a guy gains weight, you look terrible. It starts and stops right in the waist. You look like a question mark from the side. I got that big upper body, but small bum. My pants keep dropping. I can't even make fun of the kids in the mall anymore. Hey, pick up your... Oh, that's mine. You ever see a mother in a mall that has a kid that's too old to be in a stroller? The kid's like fucking 12. Feet are dragging, toenails sparkling on the sidewalk. What do you want to drink? Ryan Ginger. Now I'm going... Do they have a Premier Fitness here? Premier Fitness? That's a crappy gym. That's where personal trainers go for smoke breaks, I swear. No, your problem is you have no endurance. When you go first to join the gym, they make you do a fitness test, but it's not a fitness test, it's a fat test, that's what it is. You know what they used to do in the 90s? They used to get a ruler, put it under your love handle, squish the fat over to see how many inches of fat come off your waist. And you through your whole body, you got 4 here, 1 here, 1 in your chin, you're a pig, really. There's a sandwich and a smoke, get out while they have the chance. Now what they have is an electrolysis device where they put a wire in your hand and foot and press it to their computer and compare to their stats so fast. Like, boop, 24% body fat. You're equivalent to a female seal. Are you serious? Is that good? And this girl was hot. You can't pick up the girl that does your body percentage fat if you're 24%. That's like going to a bank, walking up to the teller and saying, hey, if you're not doing anything after, let's go out somewhere. She looks at the screen and says, not with this fucking account. There's too much debt, my friend. Now I'm on the bench press. I put a lot of weight on my bench press. I think I'm stronger than I am. The other day I got it stuck in my chest. Nobody around, I had to roll it off my stomach. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. That's my D-Day. What are you doing? Flattening my stomach, leave me alone. It's a Filipino way to lose weight. There's always one guy that comes behind you in the bench press, you don't even know who it is, he's there to help you. I got you, baby, one more, it's all you, it's all you. It's not all me, it's me and your crotch, get the hell out of here. What the hell is this? I the change rooms for guys are weird. I don't do this, but I see these guys in the showers talking to each other. If you're gonna shower, take a shower and get the hell out. There's no reason why two naked men should be talking in the damn showers. Go work out, Jim. How's your bicep? Like, beautiful, Tony. What the hell is that? Is that the same for women's change rooms? No, because I have this fantasy, right? So nice, there's a meadow. There's a little deer drinking from the pond. They're all flying around. How was your workout? Beautiful. I went to Hawaii a couple of times. How many Filipinos went to Hawaii already? It's amazing there, right? But it's weird because we look Hawaiian, but we're not Hawaiian. So we go there, they don't treat us special when we get off the plane because they think we're Hawaiian. We come off the plane, people get all these lays. I'm like, hey, where's my lane? Do you help with the luggage? And we eat all the time there for no reason sometimes, you know? You just eat, when you go on vacation, you eat for no reason, right? Filipinos eat for sport. Filipinos eat for sport. Oh, last chicken wing, I win. I won a chicken wing eating competition. You know what sucks about that? I didn't even know I was in the competition. It's like the most embarrassing award you'll ever get. Congratulations, get the hell out of Chuck E. Cheese. Look at all these kids crying. I like meat, man. Now I have to work out and diet to lose weight. I hate dieting, man. I'd rather get sick and lose weight than diet. Filipinos don't diet, we get sick. I see people jogging around the block trying to lose weight. I'm shaking hands in the walk-in clinic like, how you doing? Tastes like flu. I'm a liar when it comes to my weight. Do you guys do that? Do you lie to yourselves? Go on that scale? I'm wearing 5 pounds of clothes, gotta minus that. I didn't take a shit yet, that's 10. It's daylight savings time, that's another 20. I can eat before I vanish. So now in Brampton, my brother got married, and now he lives in Guelph with his wife, right? And so now my parents are on my ass all the time about getting married now. Anybody over 30, guys, women that are not married, round of applause, that are not married over 30? Don't be embarrassed, I'm here too. Do you get it for your parents now? What's the matter with you? Don't get married, 34? No girlfriend? You don't like girls? Are you bakla? I know you're bakla. Because you used to dance the house music. I did break up with a girl like a couple of years ago, and in her first date with this new guy, she brought him to one of my shows. You can't do that, that's my job. I won't do that to her. I want to go meet a girl and bring her nowhere and do nothing. Thank you, that's my favorite joke. Now I have to start dating again. You know what I hate about dating? You know in the first 5 minutes, if you know you're not supposed to be with that person, but sometimes you drag it on for 5 years. You ever do that? Then you're stuck, like, what the hell do I do now? I don't have the guts to dump them. Then you're gonna pretend you're in love. You ever pretend you're in love? You know, you're not clapping, because half you guys are doing it right now. I love you too. Guys, try dating a girl you don't like. Just try that. You know why? It's amazing. You never get hurt. You do anything you want your first date. Pick your nose, scratch yourself, you don't have to shower. Just stare at you like, this guy smells weird, but he's confident. Very mysterious. Nothing they say can ever hurt you. You're a jerk. Whatever. I'm going out with my ex-boyfriend. Good. Bring back some wings. I'm hungry too. Normal things that hurt just bounce off your chest if you don't like them. My ex-boyfriend's penis is bigger than yours. Oh really? Give me a picture. I'll stick it on my fridge. Not that I'll do that. My dad would freak out. There's a sale on broccoli, and what is that giant sausage? Is that from Laplace? Young girls are worried because they're weird because they don't have time. They always play games with you. They say they call, they don't call. You go on a date, they bring their friends for some reason. It's like, I don't have enough to pay for all of you. That's one McDonald's combo, that's it. You want some experience? Date an older woman. Date an older woman. They've been around, they don't have time to play games, you know. If an older woman wants you, she'll come up to the club, will smoke in your face like, so you want some bouquet? The guys are scared, they're like, yeah, eventually. Don't I have to buy something first? Your first relationship was the stupidest one. Remember the faces, things you used to do? Wasn't that the biggest waste of time of your lives? You guys think you're in love. You're not in love. You're holding each other's hands in the bus stop like losers. We don't have a car. What the hell is this shit? Let's do it faster. We can go through time. You're always on the phone too long. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun's coming up, the birds are chirping. You always say the same thing too. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you too? You say goodbye first. That's my dad picks up the phone. Get up there, fucking phone, mom. Your underwear's in the sink. There's a big brown mark right in the middle. Thank you. I want to talk a little, it's not really dirty. It's just, we're adults now. I started comedy 12 years ago, and I feel it's okay to talk about stuff we've done, It's like, like in class, we never taught you, sexual education. We only taught you how babies were made. They didn't teach you how to please everybody. And the first time, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're scared as hell. I was scared. Girls, you're probably scared too. You didn't know what you're doing. It was like, I don't know. I'm sorry, Titas. I'm sorry. You know why Filipinos get weirded out when you talk about sex? It's because they lied to us growing up. You ever ask your parents where baby came from? They always lie. We prayed to God and you fell from the ceiling. You fell in your face. That's why all Filipinos' noses are flat. It's true. We are all virgins. I do nice things for my girlfriends, and if I do that, I'd have them, because, we try to be romantic. How many women still like romance? Round of applause, women like romance? That's an easy question, you know why? Because women love romance only when it's from a guy they like. If you get romance from a guy you don't like, isn't that the most disgusting feeling on the damn planet? You give your roses at work, you're like, yo, this is gross. You pop up an MSN, fuck, I thought I blocked this guy. Facebook friend, denied. I think a woman likes you. Anything you do is romantic. You can go, bye! Oh my God, he's so sweet. This is the one. I learned how to cook for my girlfriends because I watched the food channel. They got the Iron Chef and Emerald Live. My favorite was this guy called the Urban Peasant, James Barber. He was amazing because he used to put butter on everything. Today in the show, we're gonna make Salisbury steak with butter. Put some steak on the grill, put some butter in your face. Fry it up. Oh my God, I'm splash and burn. Don't worry, put butter on it. Oh God, I love butter. People substitute anything and everything too. Like today in the show, we're gonna make shrimp fried rice. You don't got rice, use macaroni. You don't got shrimp, use cheese. Isn't that craft dinner? Then they have that show called the Extreme Makeover Show. Last week's episode, they had a lady that got a breast reduction, which to me shows power and strength. I respect any woman that gets a breast reduction, because there's no guy in this room that would short their penis no matter how bad their back feels. Mr. Johnson decides your penis is causing back problems. We're gonna have to cut off. Oh, fuck you. If it's all about balance, cut off my arms. I don't even need them. That was the funniest Filipino laugh in the world. So much, I'm bleeding inside. You know what's weird? We're all getting old. A lot of the guys here are also my age and 30. And as much as we learn how to, you learn how to live on your own, and you have different foods and everything. Nothing brings you back home but Filipino food. It's the best shit in the planet. You ever in another city and you just crave for some adobo? You're like, come on. Do you have any vinegar in the back and soy sauce? Just put this in, please. It's so good. All the food tastes so good. It started off in the basement. Even before we had Rex and me and a lot of Filipino comics, Filipinos were natural performers in the basement parties. When we were kids, our parents made us perform every fucking dinner. Play piano. Stop crying. Even before that age, when we were babies, they used to make us perform. Can you believe that? We're the only race that makes our babies perform. You know what it is. Close, open. Genius! He's 5! I could do that. Here's another one. Beautiful eye. He has moved on nice. He's trying to get it out. We like all the foods. The foods are so good, man. You know, we have the basement party. You're dancing with Tita. 7? And then you have the spread table. You got the lechon there. You got the lumpia, right? You have the tilapia. You know why Filipino food tastes good? Tastes so good? Let me tell you. You know why Filipino food tastes so good? Because we recycled the oil. It's true, you have all those different jars in this life. One's for pork, one's for beef, one's for fish. That's why you ever have eggs in the morning, it tastes so good. Dad, why does it taste so good? That's become the pork chop last week. Went inside the egg. Nice, huh? Oh, my left arm's numb. What else do we have in that corner? We have the kari-kari, oxtail, and peanut butter. How the hell did that happen? It's like a Reese's penis, but penis on God. I'm so embarrassed. Reese's Pieces. Peanut butter commercial. Reese's penis. Your peanut butter hit my penis. My penis ran into your peanut butter. This is disgusting. Let's shower. We have bangus. That's amazing. Milkfish. If you don't know what that is, it's milkfish. It's like the death fish. There's 1,000 bones in it. Why don't we make things harder for us to eat already? And you'll be eating. This is how your parents eat bangus. They're like, oh, this is so good. Oh, this is awesome! Call 911! I cannot breathe! That's how you want to kill your spouse? Give them bangus. Tell them it's boneless. Boneless bangus dying. Oh, I love you, honey. You're dead now. So my parents had a Filipino business. They sold Filipino products at other Filipino stores. It was called Ranchar Food Supply. And we used to sell bangus and tilapia and everything, like even balut. We sell balut. How many people have tried balut? Round of applause. And how many people haven't tried balut? Round of applause. Okay, those are the non-Filipino friends that came to the show. My dad used to back in the 80s, you couldn't find balut in Toronto, so he would have to go to the farm and make the white farmer, make it. You know how scary that moment was? Hello, sir. How you doing? You said eggs. We got all the eggs. We have first week, that's a yolk. We got 12 week, that's the bird. Do you have anything in the 6 week? What are you talking about? You know, the 6 week. Half bird, half yolk. You're mad. Yes, I am mad. So my dad would sell balut to all the Filipinos and non-Filipinos and tell them it was regular eggs. You know how scary that breakfast morning was? What do you want, honey? Oh, no, bacon and eggs. Okay, crack. Bang! about balut of non-Filipinos? He used to come back like, what the hell happened? I don't know, you paid for it. Can't give you a different. I'm from Longganisa. So when I was a kid, when I was 6 years old, I used to do practical jokes in my school. Right? So I used to take a balut, cooked, break it half open, and then put it under a tree, a really clean leaf, and then put the bird halfway out. And I'd be like, oh my God, look, a bird fell from the tree. And all the kids were like, that's gross. I'm like, oh, it's so gross. Hey, how much would you pay me to touch it? So they would pay me. I got like $10. I got all those change. I was like, And they're like, And I was like, how much would you pay me to eat it? I got like $50, like, I'm the devil. So the principal would come behind me and she was like, what are you doing? I'm bringing you to the office right now. That's disgusting. I'm like, oh my God. So she calls my dad, right? She's like, Mr. Josol, your kid is eating dead birds fallen from the tree. My dad's like, what the fuck are you doing? What's the matter with you, on drugs? Huh? Are you bakla? No, Dad, it was just a scam. I just wanted to make $50. $50 for one balot? Yeah. Do it again. Thank you, true story. I love my dad, man. But he still gives me the calls. You know, you still get calls even when you're 30 from your parents. Because you always will be your parents' kids all the time. You could be 50, they could be 80, and you'll always be the little boy, little girl, right? And that's been here for 30 years. He can't leave voice messages on my voicemail. 30 years. And you have one new voice message. Beep. Hello? Who is this? Give me back my son. Even before we had cell phones, we had pagers. Our parents would call us 2 o'clock in the morning for no reason. Where the hell are you? You're outside gallivanting again? What the hell is gallivanting? Holding hands with a girl running through a field of roses. Parents always make you feel guilty. You never come home. You're always outside. You don't love us. Are you trying to kill your mommy? Are you trying to kill your daddy? Yeah, that same weird ending. Okay, thank you. What the hell's with the thank you? I don't care how outrageous the message is. You're no longer my son. I disown you, you piece of garbage. Thank you. I love you. We used to go to the States when we were younger. I don't know if you guys used to do this. We used to go to the States, buy clothes in the States, and then throw the ones in the garbage that you're wearing in Canada. And then when you wear the new ones across the border, because your parents are too cheap to pay taxes at the border. We'll be driving back. You bring anything back? Nothing. While wearing 3-piece suits. We are magicians. We're not the droids you're looking for. I don't know why parents get so scared right before they get to the border. We'll be driving, but Dad's like, oh my God. Is that the border? Yes, Dad, please hide me. Even freak out even more when the guy in customs comes up to us. State your name, Ron Josol, 34 years old, Canadian citizen. My brother's like, Chris Josol, 36 years old, Canadian citizen. What about you, old man? No, I don't sell drugs. Excuse me? No cocaine in the car. Step away from the vehicle. My mom's even worse. Oh, I don't even know him. He's crazy. He's a criminal. Shoot him now. Go ahead, kill him. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. You guys have been a great job.